These 11 June 2025 books absolutely blew my mind. I can't wait to tell you why and find out which one you will be adding to your reading list. These are the books that stole my heart, caught my attention, and kept me turning the pages. And the first one I'd like to share with you is Great Black Hope. This is a debut novel by Rob Franklin. It's a literary debut, and it's one about grief and privilege. So in this one, we meet David Smith. He's born in a very well-to-do family, high society, but he faces a public meltdown after his best friend dies. We also see him being arrested, and we also see him going on this really vulnerable and raw journey, having to deal with wealth, race, and of course, self-destruction. I have to tell you, this one hit me hard. The prose is so vivid. This is incredibly well done. I felt every pang of guilt and shame. Seeing the late night drives with him through Brooklyn and going through the landmarks had also me reflecting on how easily comfort and the appearance of comfort can really mask deeper wounds. So this one is perfect for readers who love explorations of class, identity, redemption, and just readers who love thought-provoking family drama. So if you're a fan of The Vanishing Half and The Sellout, this book is for you. I absolutely adored Kakigori Summer by Emily Itami. I'm a huge Emily Itami fan. I've loved her work since her debut novel Fault Lines, but this one is a tender family drama with a stunning summer setting. Perfect seasonal reading, but in this one, we meet three sisters who, one of the sisters has a whole scandal around her right now. She's a pop star, and her siblings whisk her away to their sleepy childhood hometown. We see them going back to the places they went to as children, enjoying treats that they loved when they were little, but also being there stirs up lots of grief and also fragile bonds as well. I was swept away by the author's just gentle nostalgia in the prose. Each scene felt like just sun warming my skin. You could feel the air as well. And I even found myself craving some of their matcha shaved ice treats. It sounded really delightful. But also on the other half of it, I was getting a bit emotional at the sisterly confessions that were coming to light. This book is perfect for anyone who loves family dynamics, memory, healing, and just those quiet summer emotional books that also have reunions. I was also a huge fan of The Catch by Essa Daly Ward. I hope I'm saying her name right. This is a haunting psychological novel. We have twin sisters in this one, and we see one twin thinking that she has seen their long dead mother, and as a result, she drags her very skeptical sister into this. It results also in another reunion, and we see things really blurring with their lives. So from their past, also trauma, and whether they trust each other. I have to tell you, the viewpoints in this story really kept me off balance, but in the best way ever, because it kept me guessing. And every chapter felt like we're going into a situation that you can't escape from. It's like you're having a dream, but you can't wake up. I was very unsettled, but I was also captivated by every scene, and the lyrical style is also very stunning. This one, again, themes of trauma, memory, and sisterhood. What was that Celeste Ng book? Oh, Everything I Never Told You. Those kinds of stories. This book will stick with you long after the last page. Another book that was absolutely captivating is Hazel Says No by Jessica Berger Gross. Now, this one is a gritty coming-of-age family drama, and I have to tell you, the teen at the center of this novel is just absolute perfection. We see Hazel, who's our main character, blow the whistle on her principal's harassment. Again, the fact she was able to do this as a teenager, again, just absolutely mind-blowing. But by her doing this, it triggers uproar in this small town that her and her family just recently moved to. We see this also testing family bonds and herself too, because again, she's a teenager dealing with harassment. And the way she found courage, again, I have chills right now as I'm talking about it. Really, really, really just, it had me feeling all the feels. Hazel's fierce voice just had me cheering for her. Her blend of seeing her be vulnerable, but also having a backbone made me want to get behind her every step of the way. I flew through this book. I have to be honest, I probably should revisit it because I just wanted to see how her community would rise up and support her or crumble around her. Again, because you don't know what is happening as you're reading. But I have to tell you, this one is all about justice, resilience, family. Okay, it's just very bold and urgent. And I feel it really sparks conversations that I know it's really hard to start having without some context. So I think this is a great book to start conversations. You know what I mean? Another fabulous June book is The Accidental Favorite by Fran Littlewood. This is another family saga. This one, though, has multiple perspectives. And this one is all about parents and favoritism. You know how they say parents don't have their favorite child? In this one, the father's favorite was very blatant. So there's this video that goes viral where a dad was trying to save his favorite daughter from something happening. You'll read it, you'll find out. And it really shatters the sisters' lives because it forces them now to relive childhood wounds and all the things they had already thought or perceived and assumed, and seeing them having to find forgiveness across each other. But again, through multiple viewpoints, we're also getting multiple timelines as well. I have to tell you, this one was tender. It was also warm. It was humorous as well, which kind of really helped to balance the heartbreak because there's heartbreak in there as well. And as you're reading and you're getting the different point of views from each sister, it felt like your friend is spilling all their secrets to you over the phone, over coffee or whatever. Again, it is heartbreaking, but you're going to find yourself smiling through it as well. And you're going to find yourself swept up in just their messy, but also loving family reunion. So if you love sisterhood stories, but also family secrets and family stories and forgiveness, again, I'm going to bring it back to another Celeste Ng. What's that other book? Oh, Little Fires Everywhere, you know, or maybe even an Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. This gives you all the grown-up feels, but also a heartfelt redemption story in the end. Now we're switching gears to historical fiction, and I have A Promise to Arlette by Serena Burdett. Now this one is a historical fiction, but also drama. There's a road trip involved as well. So in this one, we have a former World War II resistance fighter turned American mom hopping on a train to track down her wartime confidant, and in the process of that, unraveling a whole lot of betrayals and moral lessons at the core. Going back to the 1940s was quite interesting. I felt the author did a great job. It felt very vivid on page. We got lots of detail as well. I was very glued to our main character's journey, looking at her grit, her perseverance, but also just, you know, wartime life and the loyalty that they still have for each other and how it lingers. This is a story about courage, guilt, strength, but again, redemption. This is good for fans. The Alice Network. What's that Anthony Doerr book? All the Light I Couldn't See. All the Light, or is it Cannot See? You know what I'm saying. Just rich historical drama, but of course we have a strong female lead. Okay, so getting into the romance, I have Fan Favorite by Adrienne Gunn. This is a rom-com that's also snappy and fun and fresh, filled with pop culture. So if you're a pop culture girly like me, you're going to really enjoy this one. We have a main character who's a reality TV addict, but she decides to crash her ex's dating show. And she ends up running into the showrunner, them getting into it. And of course, we see unexpected sparks start to fly and everything as well. I was here for the pop culture Easter eggs. I think this one is perfect for the pop culture girlies. It had me grinning. It had me smiling. It was the perfect binge read. Of course, I'm laughing out at our main character's antics because she's a bit crazy, but in the best way. Also love the slow burn chemistry as well. It had me cheering for her from start to finish. So if you're a fan of second chances, pop culture, fame, self-discovery, and finding yourself, I think this one is the definition of a guilty pleasure escape, again, for the pop culture girlies. Another great romance is Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. This one gives you magical realism romance vibes because we have a burnt out songwriter and a washed up boy band person, you know, kind of having this psychic bond through a shared demo tape. And we see them kind of rediscovering their creativity and their healing through each other's music. I love the whimsy. I love the heart. You know, it had me feeling the feels. And each chapter had those musical notes. It felt like a beautiful melody. Again, we're humming these imaginary tunes with these people. And at the core of it is creativity and soulful connection. But you'll also find that there's bits of grief in there as well. So if you're looking for a romance that has those light magical notes to it, I think you'll enjoy this one. When Javi Met Mari by Mia Sosa is another romance. This is a friends to lovers rom-com. And we see in this one a college pact gone wrong. And our main character, Javi, schemes to sabotage Mari's wedding. But what ends up happening is catching real feelings. And this one was just so witty and heartfelt. It's like a comedy of errors, you know, just like everything that can go goes wrong. But it's also funny as well. So I love the banter. It had me grinning. The flirtations between Javi and Mari, electric. Again, I'm cheering for these two. So it was really sweet. You get the vulnerability, you get the second chances, you get the laughter. Friends to lovers rom-com. It checked the boxes. I had lots of fun. And the last romance, I promise, because I've been dropping romance, but the romance has been good, is Writing Mr. Wrong by Kelly Armstrong. This one is like a fake dating sports romance, but it's also very meta as well. So we have this romance novelist who has like this viral moment with this NHL star, and then there's a fake dating PR stunt in there as well. However, it forces them, like them doing this stunt together, forces them to confront past mistakes in their lives. And of course, you have the real attraction occurring. So the author, though, the writing, I appreciated the fast pace. It had me flying through the chapters. I love a redemption arc. Okay, so the NHL star, we got a redemption arc in that way. It gave gave me the warm and fuzzies, but I also love seeing our main character, the romance novelist, writing a romance, but also finally starring in her own. So this one will hit notes of like forgiveness, redemption, but it's very meta too. So we get that humor as well. I think you'll devour this one. This was a really strong romance for me this summer, and I really enjoyed it. Now we're going to round things out with a really fun mystery, and it's Meta Takes a Vacation by Laura Lippman. Listen, I love Laura Lippman, so I will read anything she writes. Now, whether it's good or not is a different story, but this one is good. This one gives you all the mystery vibes, very much beach, summery vibe. And in this one, we meet our main character who's newly widowed. She wins the lottery, she books a dream cruise, and then we see her ending up solving a murder when her dinner partner turns up dead. So fun on the seas, fun on the boat. I appreciated it. Laura Lippman's voice is in this one. So if you've read Laura Lippman, you're going to feel it. But I love the globe-trotting clues. It had me hooked. This was another book I devoured. I love our main character's energy. I love her spunkiness, her midlife reinvention. It just made me feel like, you know what? It's never too late for an adventure. So if you're looking for reinvention, starting over, friendship, but of course you're getting an amateur sleuth, and we're doing some globe-trotting here as well. I think this one will be great. I want us to set sail with Nancy this summer because it's just so much fun and so good. Now, those are just a handful of books I've read and loved this summer. Again, summer has been delivering on all the reads. Now, if you're looking for even more books to add to your reading list, be sure to check out the 2025 Summer Reading Guide. I'll include a link in the video's description. I'll also include a card so you can watch a video to learn more about the books that you will find inside the guide. I will also include a link to the Minimalist Reading List where I share 8 standout books from across genres that I've read and loved, and I'm highly recommending you pick up this summer. I'm also including excerpts in the video's description. So again, if you want to get a taste of some of these books, I've solicited some free excerpts. Just click the link, scroll, and read. That's all you have to do. So you can get a taste and a flavor of each book and see if the book is right for you. Now, if you haven't already, now's a great time to like the video, share the video, tell a friend about the channel, but also subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know what's new when I go live and when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.